For the last several years, consumers have been hurt by inflation. None of us have been immune. Some of these increases have recently begun to abate, but many continue to trend feverishly higher. Education, insurance, home prices, motor vehicle prices, mortgage and auto loan rates, you name it. Folks are stretched, and they are as motivated as ever seeking ways to save money. Nearly everyone has overheard a conversation in the past related to the refinancing of a mortgage. In fact, many of us have sought to save money on interest payments via a mortgage refinance ourselves. Oftentimes, a borrower may expect to earn a substantial interest savings by doing so, particularly when the balance being refinanced is relatively sizable, such as is the case with a typical mortgage. Of course, due to the sort of balances involved in auto loans, our industry has not experienced the same sort of issues related to refinancing and the associated threats to past production created therein. That is until now, at least. And make no mistake, all past production associated with our finance deals, which still have loan balances, could be in jeopardy. Why? Many auto loan lenders are now realizing they have overlooked opportunities in this regard. These lenders are aggressively seeking to capture market share of rapidly increasing demand for auto loan refinancing. In fact, one huge nationwide lender seeks to target its 30 million customers who are financing their vehicles through a different lender currently. Some studies have shown that borrowers may save an average of $125 to $150 per month on their payments by refinancing their vehicle loans. This is particularly applicable to recently originated loans, where the guests have seen market improvement to their credit scores via consistent payment activity and who are now in equity realization. And speaking of that lender with the 30 million customers, this lender has stated they will not be including protective products purchased in the original loan package in the refinanced loan. They are not alone. Many lenders drop products purchased in the guest's original loan package when refinancing. And we all know that any gap business is certain to be lost as it is tied back to the original loan. Don't misunderstand what is happening here, though. This is not to say that these lenders don't see value in these products. Rest assured, many of these lenders seek to migrate these guests to the coverage provided by their products from that of ours. Chargebacks in general are pure poison in the lexicon of the business manager. Chargebacks destroy enthusiasm. 3 steps forward, 1 step back. Dealer principals are not fans either. After all, they get to absorb the bulk of the chargeback. First, there is the revenue related to lost reserve, which must be given back to the lender, whether due to our guests paying off their loans or refinancing their loans to secure a lower rate. Either way, we incentivize our guests to seek these alternatives when we sign our guests up for a rate that is too high. This is compounded by the lost revenue of canceled products. Anyone who thinks product sales attached to said paid off / refinanced loans are not in jeopardy of being canceled either has not been in the business office for very long or is simply not being realistic. For some, chargebacks are a dreaded reality visiting with far too much regularity. What do we do differently in the business office to mitigate these issues? It has been unfashionable, if you will, for several years now to have too much profit biased toward reserve. We all see this data listed on our daily production reports. Anything above 30 to 35% reserve bias in our total per retail unit, and we are setting ourselves up for near-term and beyond chargebacks. And let's consider the fact that for dollars conveyed, our guests receive literally zero benefit from the reserve component of our gross. Conversely, they receive vast benefits from the protective nature of our products. Frankly, it is easy to see evidence of this value equation in the eyes of many of our lenders as well. Many lenders will grant term extensions to help accommodate our guests' needs when our guests choose to take advantage of our products. It would therefore seem obvious that our lenders also enjoy some of that same shelter provided by said protection. Folks have an unfortunate tendency to cease paying for things which are broken after all. Lenders do not make money repossessing things, especially broken things. Lenders make money loaning money, which is repaid with interest, and that is far more likely from a guest who does not get jammed up with repair bills on top of a car payment. As always, we are well served to seek the best possible loan terms for our guests to ensure we are not creating a propensity to refinance. Short-term gains paid for by future losses are no way to ensure stability, be it for us or our guests. Remember, our guests won't be pulling their vehicle into the lender's drive-thru for analysis when something goes wrong. Therefore, the best quality protection, which will ensure our guests enjoy a great ownership experience, is available right here in our business office, not some lender's refinance window. Think about it. Good luck and good selling.